Hello everybody, Sam Weederman. I'm working on an FS66 and I'm taking the flywheel off / pull start. Flywheel's on this side, this is the pull start. So it's counterclockwise, just so you know, FS66 Stihl. Counterclockwise, so the nut goes on counterclockwise and comes off. So the pull start assembly, same thing. Counterclockwise to come off. Just so you know. Don't try to use your flywheel smack it tool. It won't work. It'll cross thread it. Alright, so I got that off. Put those in your bag. Keep pieces together so you don't lose them. Videotape. Take pictures so you don't forget. I'll go ahead and flip this around. Try to get the flywheel. I'll take it out. I got it lightly in my vise because it's all soft aluminum. I don't want to break nothing. Just so you can hold it there. Alright, now I got to take this is the clutch built onto the actual flywheel. Show you that in a second. Show you the right direction. Get that up against the hard stop. You don't want to slam into it, poke a hole in it. Make sure, again, keep everything together. I'll put this in a separate bag. Washers and stuff. Washers on the back side. Should be normal thread. Counterclockwise. Smack it tool. So far it's worked on every Stihl product. This tool is the greatest. But that's counterclockwise thread, I think. Not gonna work. Yep. So I have to put the nut back on. It's not loose. I'm gonna have to figure out how to pop that without hurting that nut. Set the carriage down like that. It's 1980 to 90, late 1980s and 90 model. Counterclockwise, not going to work. Okay, I can't use my smack it tool, so I'm going to put the nut back on. Counterclockwise. So it does have a hole in the center of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put the nut back on there and protect the threads. Break up my center punch. Give me a second. Find a good center punch, hefty one. Hefty center punch, and don't want to hurt no threads. Trusty ball peen, and it's not all the way down now. This is going to be the jar head. Not hurting threads. Come on, loose for me. I think it's moving, it's starting. I think we got it, folks. Didn't hurt the threads. Take my nut back off. Come on. That's what. And there we do. We did it. Boom. Smacked the smack test with a center punch. Took it off because there's a hole in the middle of with the crank and it didn't hurt it. Now there's a washer. So there's a washer on there, then the flywheel. Washer. But we can always look it up online. There's a manual that'll always help you. So the flywheel goes, the washer goes on this side of the flywheel against the shaft, input shaft. No big deal. These will all go in a bag. I got the parts. Keep them all together so you don't lose anything. Been down that road. Flywheel. Cleaning bucket. Okay, so now we got all the pieces off. I'm gonna leave the coil on. I don't have to pull that. I'm gonna pull the cylinder. What I'm trying to do is see if the piston and the piston rings are okay. This thing is vintage. I already know I got to get seals. The seals are shot. It's too old not to change those out. Be a fool if you don't. Ooh, that piston's definitely got to be clean. Okay, FS Stihl 66 working on the, look at the piston. Woo. That puppy's dirty. When was the last time that was done? No scoring. No scoring. Just dirty. Nasty dirty. See if I can get some light down in there. Don't lose your screws. Nah. Head gasket might have to be changed out. Those are what become tricky to get parts like that. It's hard to find stuff like that. I have to look up a Stihl FS66 cylinder. Looks okay. I'll wash that off with that orange, awesome orange Lamore, spray it down real good, and then I'll put it in my chem dip, ultrasonic sink. That'll clean that up nice. Same thing with a piston. I'll take that off, clean it up nice. Okay, I think it's salvageable. If I can find a seal kit for it and a carburetor, or rebuild the carburetor, and might be salvageable. FS66, taking the cylinder off and the flywheel and the clutch, and whew, pull start, giving you a view of that little piston. Teeny little guy. Watch what happens when I clean it up. Alright, well that's Henry Weederman out on FS66. Have a good night.